It's the final game of the season in the Boston Demons Metro Footy competition. It's the game for all the bragging rights. Of course, we're talking about the grand final. Two teams playing for the right for possession of this year's Chowder Cup. It's coming up next right here on Stateside Footy. You're looking at the playing surface of Briggs Field here at the campus of MIT in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where today we're going to bring you another edition of Stateside Footy, a program all about Australian rules football as it's played here in the United States. Alongside cameramen Bob Boyce and Paul Hipple, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for joining us and being part of the program today. We've been covering the Demons Metro competition all season long. Today, it's the biggest game of their season. It is the grand final, and we bring it to you. Basically, both teams playing for the right for the Chowder Cup for this year. Last year, you may remember, we covered the Metro tournament, but we didn't have a grand final game due to timing constraints and things like that. They took the game results from the season, wins and losses, and they basically just went with a standard ladder system. And the team at the top of the ladder last year wound up getting the prize, which, if I remember right, was the River Rats. This year, though, it's two teams going for it, the River Rats and the Lobstermen playing for the right to get the Chowder Cup this year. They're doing it in grand final style, and we've got it coming up right after the break here on Stateside Footy. Getting set for quarter number one. This is the grand final of the Boston Demons Metro competition, and we are off and rolling. Battle for it right now at the center of the ground, and it's still there. Lovecat's trying to dish it off. Race forward now. That's Murray going for it. Tries to get it to Joe Connor, taken there by Ed Callahan, who handballs over, looking for Rusty Smith. Smith has got it now. He got it to sit for him, picked it up off the ground, goes right over the head of Aaron Ten Buren. He's got it, though, being harassed by P.J. Devine. And the River Rats will bring it up right now. Kick toward their attacking part, and Joe Connor takes the mark. He handballs it off to Lev Katz. Katz sidesteps Rusty Smith, and then kick is smothered. Smith comes out with it now. And he kicks it out, and the mark is taken by Ten Buren. Nice job there. Coming through now, and goes past Shippers. Battle for it along the ground, and coming out with it now is Devine. P.J. Devine with a big kick towards the forward half of the field for them, but they can't get it into attack as it's taken by the Lobstermen, who have it now. The kick goes out to Sean Burbank. Burbank with a kick tries to get it along the ground, and it's picked up there by the River Rats. River Rats are moving with it right now. Kick once again along the center wing. Stopped. And moving along now. He's going to kick it up, and taking the mark there is Smith. Smith's going to play on. He's going to have a clear shot at the goals, and he's going to score it. Lobstermen draw first blood as Rusty Smith gets it through the two big sticks in the center. And all of a sudden, the Lobstermen lead this 1-6 to 0. Zippo. Let's see. As the ball goes down the other end, as they try and get back to Eric Jordica, who's acting as a field umpire. Just underway here, quarter number one. It is the River Rats and the Lobstermen. This, of course, the Boston Demons Metro Footy Grand Final on a sunny afternoon here in September. How else would you have it? Rusty Smith gets it off the tap and now gets it out to Callahan. Callahan kicks it looking for Shippers. Will it sit for him? Nope, it's actually going to be taken by the River Rats. Devine kicks it out now. Lev Katz gets it off a hop. He picks it up now and moves it up. Coming in and bounces off his hand, and then it's taken, and with it now, that's Murray. And Murray's going to kick a goal. Jim Murray with the goal for the River Rats. As a result now, scores are level. 1-6 to 1-6. As we continue this battle for the Chowder Cup. And bragging rights for the Boston Demons Metro Footy Club. And up it goes again. Hit out to advantage by the River Rats. And they're trying to work on it now. Ball goes to ground. Taken there by Murray, who just scored a goal. They tried to get it to Connor, but it goes through him, and now trying to turn it into attack on the Lobstermen. Callahan kicks it ahead now, over the head of Shippers. It goes past Knezovic, too, and it's going to go to ground. Knezovic and Shippers still battling for it, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. Early stages of quarter number one here. It's 6-6 between the River Rats and the Lobstermen. Up we go once again. And it's a hit out to advantage by Knezovic. He gets it out to Lev Katz. Katz looking for a target. Handballs it out past Murray. And the ball's going to go to ground, and they're just going to play go fetch right now. Goes back to Katz. Bounces off his hands. Goes to ground. He's able to pick it up, though. Now with it is Devine. Devine with a kick goes past everybody out to Mike Shepard. Shepard with the defensive mark. Now trying to turn it into attack for the Lobstermen. Bounces just before it gets to the intended recipient. And off the ground, Shippers has it now. Adam Shippers with a kick. Going forward looking for Rusty Smith. And he's got him. Smith will take the mark. And Rusty Smith right now setting his people forward, getting everyone set. Really no angle. He's pretty much in front. You can go for the set shot from here. It's going to go wide, though. It's going to be behind. He misses just a little bit. Sprays it to the left. And as a result, Lobstermen do go back in the lead. Rusty Smith with all the Lobstermen's points so far. And they go back in the lead. It's now 1-7 to 1-6. And the River Rats with the kick in. It's going to go over everybody's head, and it's going to bounce and go out of bounds. We'll have another boundary throw in. And goes over now to the Lobstermen, who take the running bounce, and handball off now. Going for Smith. Smith has got it. He kicks. Oh, it's smothered. Nice job there, and then taken out. The River Rats still have it, though. They're trying to move it ahead. Nice job there on that smother by P.J. Devine, but then it's taken, and Ten Buren is going to get one. Aaron Ten Buren kicks another goal for the Lobstermen, and they increase their lead. Now 2 goals, 1 behind, 13 points against 1 goal and 6 points. And they go back to center. Just a reminder that you are watching the Boston Demons Metro Footy Grand Final right here on Stateside Footy. This will be our last local telecast of the year. Coming up next, obviously, we're making the trip to Ohio next month for Nationals. And you'll see a whole bunch of episodes in the 2012 edition of Stateside Footy Goes to the Nationals. That's coming up next here on Stateside Footy. River Rats kick it in, going towards the goals, but then it's picked up in defense. Mike Shepard there at fullback. Now he kicks it ahead, looking for Rusty Smith, but it's going to be marked. The River Rats will have it now. They're encouraging to have a shot. Depending on the foot, this might be within range. The reason I say that is I believe we've got a new player out there today, so. And we will work to identify him, because he's apparently just kicked a goal. He has. And so now becomes a 1-point game again. 2-1-13 to 2 straight 12. Lobstermen still in the lead as the ball comes back to center. And everyone takes a quick break and has a quick drink, including your intrepid commentator. Of course, they're having water. I'm having something a little more carbonated and caffeinated. Off it goes again. River Rats hit out to advantage, and they've got it now. And Joe Connor takes the mark. Kicks it looking for James Aylward. It's taken off the ground there as Shepard gets the crumbs. Callahan's got it now, but then he's hauled down. He's able to handball it, though. Shepard's got it again, and I'm not sure whether he shanked that. I believe they may have gotten a hand on it. I think that was Aylward. Partially smothered it, at least deflected it. But the Lobstermen are on the move right now. Coming up the center wing. Moving up along the ground. Joe Connor trying to catch up. And he's going to kick it toward the goals. The wind's going to take it. Oh, it stopped right before. Oh, no. Went to take the mark in front. He thought it might have been going for a behind, and he thought he'd take the mark, but it actually wound up going through. 2-2-14 now for the Lobstermen. And it goes back now over to the River Rats end of the ground. And Aylward's got it. There's nobody there. And Aylward kicks a goal. So the man they call Hollywood, James Aylward, kicks the 3rd goal for the River Rats. And now they've taken the lead. They've hit the front. 3 straight 18 to 2-2-14. And they'll bring it back up to center again. As once again, everyone takes a break and gets drinks throughout. And let's see here. Still going for the crumbs of the River Rats, and they get it now. Lev Katz has it. Katz kicks it toward the goals. And that's going to be another goal. So they started out trailing a little bit, but then the River Rats have just come to life. They've kicked a couple of goals in rapid succession. And now it's 4 straight 24 to 2-2-14. They're now up by 10 points. On a nice sunny day here in Cambridge, we're at Briggs Field, of course, MIT. A little bit of wind, but nothing we haven't dealt with before. Last week's episode, we were in New York and there were tornado warnings. And actually, a couple did touch down in the area, so this wind is no problem. Plus, we have no new windscreen, so no mic rumble either. River Rats, they try and make a couple of quick kicks, both of them smothered, and now the Lobstermen will try and get it. Shepard gets the handball at fullback. Kicks it ahead now along the wing, looking for somebody, anybody? It's going to go out of bounds. Question is, did it hit the ground before it went over the boundary? Are we talking about a boundary throw-in, or did this go out on the full? I didn't see a signal. Apparently it was a boundary throw-in. Emily Reel puts it in right now. I think that's Emily. For the Lady Demons, who's here. A bunch of the Lady Demons are here, helping out as runners and goal umpires. And the kick going over, and hits the post. Hits the behind post. Did not touch the ground, so that'll be considered out on the full. As a result, the Lobstermen will have a free kick. And once again, the age-old tradition, goalpost getting knocked over. Of course, last year that happened, we got it on the footy show. Mark is taken there by the River Rats. River Rats will look to kick it once again. Move it into attack, goes over Aylward's head. Going back for it is Shepherd. Shepherd's got it, but it looks like it went out of bounds. So once again, we'll have a boundary throw-in. And knocked out to the advantage of the River Rats, apparently, as it's handballed off by Connor, but then kick goes wide, and I believe that's way out on the full. So once again, the Lobstermen will get the free kick. Shipper's going back to take it. And then we were talking about the Lady Demons. Goal umpire back there right now is Emily Reel, and that's Emily Reel. She's along the boundary. That's Andy Williams back there, who we saw in action last week. We saw both of them in action last week, actually, as the Lady Pies beat the Lady Demons beat the Lady Magpies. And that's going to go out again, and we'll have another boundary throw-in. (24-14) right now in favor of the River Rats. Lobstermen looking to catch up, and it's kicked. It goes straight up, and didn't go far enough, so it wouldn't have been a mark, but winds up going to ground anyhow. Kick goes out, and looking for Shippers. Takes a weird bounce, so it's going to benefit. Oh, the River Rats, but he overran it, and Shippers has it now. He's got one target back there. Oh my goodness, PJ Devine takes it. Nice job there in defense. It was 2-1, but Devine stood his ground and took the defensive mark, and now they get it through, and that's going to be another goal. So here we go. 5 scoring shots for the River Rats so far, all of them being majors. Right now, 4 shots for the Lobstermen, 2 majors, 2 minors, which is where we stand right now. 5 straight 30 to 2-2-14. Heading into the latter portions of this first quarter of play here in the Demons Metro Footy Grand Final. Up we go again, and hit out to advantage by almost by the River Rats. They're able to get it now. Here comes Katz. Katz with a kick. He's got Aylward if he can find him, and Aylward takes the mark. Harassed heavily by Mike Shepherd, but still able to get his hands on it and take it down. So Aylward going to kick for his second goal of the match. And in doing so, looking to give the River Rats a 22-point lead. He's done it. Aylward puts it through. It can be kind of tricky, actually, because of the fact that the wind is taking the ball a little bit, as we saw in that play before on the Lobstermen side, where the kick looked like it was going through for a behind, but then the wind took it and started to curve toward the goals, and Aaron Ten Buren tried to mark it, and instead it bounced off him and went through for the behind. So it goes back to Eric Jordica now, who is acting as a field umpire today. It's not the last Saturday in September like they do in the AFL, but still it's a Saturday in September. And this way the Demons have about a month to train for the Nationals tournament. Off of the ruck, that winds up going into the hands of Rusty Smith, who then gets taken down. And they'll ball it up. And a hit out to advantage by the River Rats, trying to make a kick forward for Aylward. Winding up getting it off the ground there off one hop is Shepherd. With it now is Callahan. Back to Shepherd. Pressured deep by the River Rats. And we're at quarter time. That's the end of the first quarter. And the score currently stands. The River Rats, 6 goals, no behinds, 36 points. Lobstermen, 2 goals, 2 behinds, 14 points. We'll be back next with second quarter action. You're watching Stateside Footy, a program that brings you the sport of Australian rules football. We bring it to you online and on Access Cable. Check us out at StatesideFootyTV.com.
Guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flap my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
What started out as a tight game got a little distant there at the end of one here as we continue getting set to start the second quarter of action here. They've got the ball at center and they are just about to toss it up. And we're back in action here now in the second quarter. Once again, right now, the River Rats leading the Lobstermen 36-14. Big kick in toward the attacking end for the River Rats. Actually, the Lobstermen, I should say. Because, of course, they changed quarters and we flop sides here. So the boundary throw in the left forward pocket for the Lobstermen. Shipper's not sure where that was ending and they were going to do it again. Andy Williams there, the Lady Demons, doing the throw in. And she throws it there and it goes really to no one's advantage, goes over everybody, but goes to ground now. Knezovic fighting for it. Kick there by Murray. And they've got it now. Big kick in. They're going to see if they can get it to Aylward. Aylward and Shepard battling. Shepard with a nice spoil. And the ball comes out along the ground. Going for it there, Burbank. He's just going to soccer it ahead, trying to get it to Rusty Smith before P.J. Devine can get there. And Shippers just brings it up along the ground. And they kick it along the boundary line. It's going to go out. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Up we go, and knocked out by the Lobstermen. However, they couldn't get it over to Shippers. That was Sean Burbank in the ruck there for the Lobbies. And it's going to go out of bounds once again. We'll have another boundary throw in. Knocked out by the River Rats. With it now, that's Katz. And out to Knezovic. Knezovic looking for Connor. It's knocked down in front. And a couple of players battling for the crumbs. With it now, Aylward gets it out to Katz, and we've got a free kick called. Something happened in that contest. The free kick going to the Lobstermen. And, Smith can't take the mark. But he's able to kick it ahead. Looking for Shippers. Shippers battling with Knezovic. And it goes to the ground now. Ten Buren's back there, but he can't get it. River Rats look to handball it up. Knezovic has it now. Knezovic kicks over looking for Katz. Katz is able to get it. Stops the momentum with one hand. Pulls it down, takes the grab, takes the mark. Kicks it over now, and Joe Connor with the mark. And he kicks it. Wynn takes it, does crazy things. Aylward was going one way, and the ball started going the other way. Aylward's got it now. He's got one man back. He takes a running bounce. It's smothered. Oh, my goodness. Mike Shepard smothered that. I thought that was a sure goal for Aylward. They bring it out, and here comes Callahan with it now. Ed Callahan, kick out. Nothing but River Rats there, though. They've got numbers, and they're back. And Knezovic able to get the kick away. And it goes out of bounds right in front of our broadcast stand. And we'll have another boundary throw in. Up it goes. Devine just hits it over, and it's going to go out. It's going to go out of bounds again. Devine actually got kind of lucky. If that ball had traveled out on the full, if it had not hit the ground before it went out, that would have been considered on the full, and the Lobbies would have gotten the free kick. River Rats head out to advantage once again. Devine taking off the ball right before he can get it away. I think he was able to at least partially handball it, so that's why they didn't call an improper disposal. And big contest there. Once again, Shepard with a spoil. Shepard's been playing pretty stout back there. Kick now from Aylward. It bounces. It's going to stop right there. Shepard again. Tries to get it to Callahan. Bounces at his feet. With it now is Rusty Smith. Smith tries to kick it across the field. He's got somebody there. It takes a weird bounce, though. He's able to get it. He's got Shippers up front if he can get around Devine. Makes the kick in there. And it's taken in defense there by Knezovic. Knezovic now kicks it up. And as a contest, a couple of players hurt. Got to keep an eye on Rusty Smith. He actually had a rough bump in an earlier Metro match. And it's touched, and it's going to go just still in, actually. And they try to kick it, and it was touched. So it was touched, and it's going to be behind for the Lobstermen. I believe that was Ten Buren who kicked that one. 2-3-15 now. So it's now a 21-point match, 36-15 in favor of the River Rats. Taking the kick in for the Rats will be Lev Katz. And they're able to get it off the bounce. Knezovic kicks it forward. Aylward, nice sliding mark. He was able to lead Shepard to the ball, was able to get it. And so now Aylward will just concentrate on taking the shot. Last time he was pretty close in, went to make what looked to be a sure kick for goal, but Shepard did a nice job smothering the kick. Big kick by Aylward. And let's see. I believe that's a behind. I don't see an indication for a goal. And indeed, no, as they're coming to take the kick in. So it's going to be a single point for the Rats, their first minor score of the match. 6-1-37 now to 2-3-15. Aylward now 2-1 from scoring shots. Taking a running bounce with it now is Knezovic. Kicks over Aylward's head. Nobody but Lobstermen there. And they kick it out. Middle of the ground. Who's going to get there first? Shippers. It sits for him. He's able to get it. Kicks it ahead. Looking for Rusty Smith. Smith marks it. Sharp angle. Will he try the shot, or will he try just make a centering kick? Smith took the mark close to goal, but he's in tight. He's going to go for the set shot, and that's a goal. Rusty Smith gets the kick there. And now Smith has kicked 2-1. 3-3-21 now. It's down to 16. And the Lobstermen with badly needed goal. 3 goals, 3 behinds, 21 points for them now. Up against the 6 goals, 1 behind of the River Rats. And they'll bring it back up to center. And once again, hit out to advantage by the River Rats. Lev Katz kicks it out looking for Joe Connor. Connor takes the mark. And the River Rats go into attack now. Oh, the kick went over Aylward's head, but he might be the first one there. Not if Shepard has anything to do with it. I believe Shepard's just going to rush the behind. And so now the Lobstermen will take the kick in. That's Shepard. He's just going to put it right up to Carter. Oh, can't get it to him, but Shepard gets it off the bounce, and he's going to kick up looking for Rusty Smith again. It's going to bounce, and Devine's in there. Smith is in there. Smith has got it now. He's taken down, but the ball is loose, and Knezovic has it. Now Katz has it. River Rats have possession once again. And it goes up, and it's not marked. He juggled it, couldn't keep it. And now he's taken down by Sean Burbank, holding the ball. Free kick, Lobstermen. Big tackle there by Sean Burbank. And they're looking for Rusty Smith now. Smith is spoiled from the back there by P.J. Devine. He's then taken down, but Callahan's got it now. Callahan just able to outdistance a tackle, but it goes right to Lev Katz, who can't mark it. And the battle is right there. Ten Buren tries to get it. That's I don't think he fully got a foot on it. Knezovic with a big kick, looking for Aylward. Takes a bounce, and it's actually, no, before it rolls out, Rusty Smith takes it. Actually, wait a minute. It's actually Shepard, not Smith. A little bit of confusion there, because I believe, actually, Rusty's taking one of the new jumpers, and I think Shepard's still wearing one of the old jumpers, so they're still wearing number 3, both of them. Hence my state of confusion momentarily there. So we continue into the second quarter. River Rats still lead by 16. Lobstermen try and bring it into attack, though. And the handball there, that's Smith now. And he's got it. They're going to look for it. Actually, they're just going to go for it. And that's another goal. Indeed it is. So they're just marching right back. They've got it to 11 now. So now it's 6-2-38 to 4-3-27. And they'll bring it back to center. Off it goes once again. And here come the Lobstermen. Lobstermen are on fire right now. Shippers has it. Tries to handball it over everybody. Murray takes it now. Murray kicks it up looking for Joe Connor. Connor gets it. He handballs it off. Big kick toward the sticks. Oh, right to Shepard. He fielded that line drive and just marked it before it went anywhere. And, Shepard couldn't mark that. He's got it, though. As we got a player who is coming up a little slow after trying to make that spoiling attempt. With it now is Shepard. Shepard handballs it. Tries to get it to a couple of his teammates. Can't do it. River Rats get control once again, and they bring it into attack. Handball up, and they've got Connor there. Connor takes that handball. He's going toward goal. He's just going to kick. He's got Aylward there. It goes past Aylward, though, and it's going to roll, and it's going to go out of bounds. Still a good result for the River Rats, as they will get a boundary throw in their right forward pocket. Or actually, did it go out? It actually went out before it was kicked. So, boundary throw in a little further up the ground. Brought in once again, and another hit out to advantage by the River Rats. Kick toward the goals. And that looks like a very tough angle, but a goal. Or is it? Shepard's asking for it, but everyone's still there. So, that's a... Nope, actually, he's throwing it off to the field umpire. So that is a goal for the River Rats. So they kind of stopped the rot there. 7-2-44 now for the River Rats. Still 4-3-27 for the Lobstermen. Lobstermen were starting to put a few scores together too, but the River Rats getting that one. Long kick, tough angle, very nicely done. And now the River Rats once again take it. So far, the River Rats seem to be getting the lion's share of the clearances, but it's kicked in and looking for Ten Buren. He can't get it, but he's got the crumbs. Then he's run over by P.J. Devine. And we've got a loose ball. And actually, that could have been called as a push in the back, but it wasn't. And with it now, Katz pulled out from behind, but he's able to get it. No, they call holding the ball. So as a result, Ten Buren will get a kick. Whether or not he tries a set shot or just tries to set up Shippers in close, we will see. He can kick goals, though, that's for sure. It's traveling, and it's going to go, looks a little wide. And it's going to be behind. .428 now. And the kick in comes, and the River Rats bring it back into attack, but it's taken there by Ed Callahan, who handballs it to Rusty Smith now. Smith with some space, kicks it looking for Shippers. Oh, it just goes over Shippers' head. He's able to get it off the ground, though, but then he's harassed by Knezevic. He's got it now. He's going to handball it back, and it looked to be taken by Knezevic, but actually they were already out of bounds before that happened. And up we go again. And the River Rats look to clear it again. However, Katz can't get it to a teammate. He tries it again. Goes right into the hands of Ten Buren, but then he's tackled by P.J. Devine. Devine has it now. He's tackled as he tries to get rid of it. And it's knocked up ahead. A little bit of a knock on there by Knezevic. And it's kicked over now and looking for Joe Connor. Joe Connor can't mark it, but he's still got it. And he kicks it all right along the ground. He had a couple of players open in space. They've got it now. They've still got Aylward down there. They're going to go wide. Aylward marks it. Sean Burbank couldn't get over there in time, and Aylward was able to take it on the fly. As a result, he gets the mark and the free kick, and he'll take another set shot at goal. So far, Aylward has kicked 2 goals and 1 behind. Going for goal number 3 of the day. And another goal there for the River Rats. That's Aylward again. And that's right before the halftime whistle. So right there, Aylward gets it. At halftime, the score stands. The River Rats 8-2-50, 8 goals, 2 behinds, 50 points. And the Lobstermen 4 behinds, 4 goals, 28 points. Coming up next, we've got third period action for you. We're watching Stateside Footy. Don't forget to check us out online. We're on Blip, we're on Vimeo, and we're on YouTube now. Check us out. We're also on the web at www.statesidefootytv.com.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
And we're back in action here as they toss it up and goes past everybody. Mike Shepard back there looking to get his team back into attack. They kick it ahead now. Long kick up the wing looking for Rusty Smith. Goes over everybody though. Smith and also PJ Devine who's out there. And it goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. Right now the score 50-28 in favor of the River Rats. 32-point lead and comes out and it's close to the boundary once again. Both teams fighting for the crumbs and it's going to be knocked out of bounds again. We'll have another throw in. Pretty much right by the Lobstermen's left forward pocket. And looks like the River Rats will get another clearance. Or, nope, actually, before they can get the crumbs, it's knocked out of bounds again. We seem to be in one of those repeating pattern loops like an episode of Star Trek or Groundhog Day even. Finally kicked out though and giving chase now is Mike Shepard. Shepard's got it. Gets it over to Sean Burbank who handballs it looking for Shepard but it goes ahead of him. Shepard's able to get it off the ground just about and then Murray harasses him. Shepard does get it though. Handballs it over now and it goes to Callahan from Rusty Smith. Callahan kicks it toward the goals and it's going to go wide. And it's going to go out of bounds, but still good result for the Lobstermen as they'll get the boundary throw in their right forward pocket. Lobstermen trying to get some numbers up there. And tossed back in. And once again, it looks like the River Rats will have the clearance. Kicked up there by Knezovic. However, nothing but red jumpers there. Callahan's got it now being pursued by Connor. He gets the kickoff, but it goes right to a River Rat, and they'll take it in defense. And now they try and turn it around into attack. Goes over the head of Lev Katz. It'll bounce, so it'll sit for him. He gets it right off the bounce. And he kicks it ahead looking for Aylward. It's going to go over his head, though. And it's going to be taken by the Lobsterman fullback. I believe that's Sean Burbank. And now with it is Rusty Smith. Handballs it over to Callahan. Callahan has Shippers on the lead if he can find him. It's smothered, though, by PJ Devine. Devine, once again, tenacious in defense. Coming out now to Murray. Jim Murray kicks it ahead. Looking for Aylward, but looks like it's going to be corralled and picked up by the Lobstermen. Kick out to Rusty Smith on the wing. He gets it, takes the mark. Kick now looking for Shippers. And there's a bit of a contest there. It goes to ground. It's going to be out. And we'll have another boundary throw in. No points awarded so far in this third quarter. It's 50-28 in favor of the River Rats. Lobstermen, though, trying to add to it right now. Kick goes over the head of Ten Buren. However, he's got it now. A kick toward the goals, and I think he got it. Tough angle shot. And they're actually bringing the ball back towards center, so indeed it was. Aaron Ten Buren gets a nice goal there for the Lobstermen. Once again, a needed goal as they need to make up some points here. 5-4-34 now to 8-2-50, so right now it's a 16-point affair. And they bring it back up to center. And once again cleared by the River Rats, or at least they could have the clearance. They do get it. With it now is Murray. Murray with another kick. He's just going to go for the sticks, and it's going to go over. It goes over the head of the fullback there and goes off the post. So the Rats will pick up a point. And it's coming up now. The Lobster Rats Lobster Rats, yeah, as opposed to the Rivermen. Lobstermen bring it up now and kick into a contest. Nobody gets it. However, it's picked up by the River Rats, but then it's out of bounds, so there'll be another throw-in. So that last one went through. Hit the post, obviously. Hit the goal post, so it's a behind. So now it's 8-3-51 to 5-4-34. And they kick it up. Shepard right there. Shepard takes the mark. Shepard looking to turn his team around again. And there goes Rusty Smith. Rusty Smith and Joe Connor going for it. And with it now, that's Burbank. Burbank gets hauled down by Connor in a battle of the number 7s. I'm sorry, that's Connor. Then who's that? That's Murray. And Murray now can't get it, and free kick. Actually, there's a free kick before that going to Rusty Smith. He kicks it out now. Shippers can't take it. River Rats will take it once again. And they'll kick it up. Shepard takes the mark again. Shepard has done a lot back there today for the Lobstermen. Kicks it over to Callahan, who can't pick it up cleanly, but he's able to get it off the ground. Handballs it off, and here they go again. Back up. Callahan goes wide. Kick looking for Shippers. Gonna go over his head, but he's going to pick it up off the first bounce. Up. I guess not. Boundary umpire signals that indeed it did go over the line, so we'll have another boundary throw-in along the center wing. Goes up now, and once again into the hands of the River Rats. They're doing better when it comes to clearing from stoppages. And handball from Shepard out to Burbank. Burbank, Elward with pressure, and it's a hit ahead. Oh, Elward's got it now. Elward's just going to take the shot, and it looks like it went wide. That's a behind. 52-34 now. Elward with another point. He's kicked 3 goals too so far. And the kick in goes to Shippers. Shippers looking to try and direct traffic there, get some targets going. Burbank can't take the mark, but neither were the River Rats, and they've got it now though. Lev Katz kicks it ahead. Elward marks. What a set of hands he's got. James Elward always seems to factor when he's up forward, whether it be the River Rats or the Demons or whoever he's playing for. Great set of hands on Elward. Katz with it now. He's going to take the set shot. Kicks look like it's going to go a little wide. And looks like that's gone out on the full, so as a result, the Lobstermen will get the free kick. Almost halfway through the third quarter. And so far, the River Rats up to a comfortable but not insurmountable lead, 52-34. 18 points separates the two clubs right now, 3 kicks basically. And they're going to go for it once again here. Kick goes to, there we go. Burbank's got it. He handballs it off to Smith now. Smith is able to get it out just to pass the smother attempt. Stays in. Shepard now with it, looking for Callahan. Callahan takes the mark. He's going to play on. Gets around Devine. Kicks it toward the goals. And it's a battle for it. It's going to touch the post. That'll be a behind. 5-5-35 now. And the kick in by the River Rats, and they're already moving up the ground. Connor's got it now. Taking the shot, and that's going to go out on the full, it looks like. Another free kick there for the Lobstermen deep in their own back pocket. Right now, the River Rats with the edge in scoring shots, as well as total points. They've connected on 8 of theirs so far for major scores. Rusty Smith takes the mark off of that free kick, and now he gets it over to Callahan. Callahan gets around Katz, kicks a line drive, looking for either Shepard or Shippers. He gets Knezovic instead. I'm sorry, not Shepard, Smith. Let's see, that goes over Shepard, goes over everybody, actually. And they're going back for it. Elward in there with it now, and he just basically tackles him through the posts. Kind of rushes his own behind there. 8-5-53 now. And it comes back out and through. And Shepard will take it. He marked off the kick in and then went to Shippers. Shippers gets hauled off the ball, gets dispossessed. And the kick goes past Lev Katz. It's going to go out of bounds once again. And we will have a boundary throw in. And it goes once again and cleared by the River Rats once again. Oh my goodness, he's almost clotheslined by Rusty Smith. Rusty Smith takes him as high as you can take him without giving up a free kick. And he's got it to Shippers. Shippers is open right by the goals. He's going to have the free kick as he takes the mark. Huge tackle there by Rusty Smith. Everyone wasn't sure if it was a free kick or not. Shippers was able to get open in space. Smith got it to him. And they're going over the placement of the mark right now where basically where Shippers should be taking the kick from. Shippers with the kick. And Shippers with the goal from that set shot. Adam Shippers, one of the leading goal kickers in this competition this season. 6-5-41 now. Down to a 2-kick game. 2 goals, 12 points. Or is it? A little bit of confusion on the ground there. Apparently it's not a goal, it's a behind. Because they're setting up for a kick-in. They're still not sure what's going on. No, apparently it's a kick-in. So it's a behind, not a goal. So it's 5-6-36. Oh. And it goes out of bounds, it looks like, so we'll have a boundary throw in. And I'm just a wee bit confused, but so be it. Here we go now, kicked forward once again. And that's going to bounce, and it's going to roll, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be another behind, it looks like, because Knežević setting up for another kick-in. So it's now 5-7-37. Knežević with a big kick in up the corridor. He's got his man. Takes the mark. They're just going to boom it up looking for Aylward. Goes past everybody. And getting back there first is Ed Callahan as the Lobstermen have numbers. And they're moving it out. And that mark is taken. Free kick now. They're looking for Burbank on the wing. Burbank takes the mark and plays on. Burbank, big kick. Looking for somebody in close to goal. Ten Buren can't field it, but there's a battle for it now. They can't get to it. Devine once again, tenacious defense there by PJ. Lev Katz almost had it. Devine almost had it. Goes to ground. They're still battling over the crumbs. And winds up in the hands of Shippers. Shippers with a kick toward the goals. And I think that's a goal, but last kick I thought was a goal. So pardon me while I take a moment to make double sure. Let's see. They're bringing it back up to center, so that is indeed a goal. So now 6-7-43. So now it's a 10-point game. Lobstermen have it within 2 kicks as we're just a couple of minutes out from three-quarter time. And Shepard has it now. Over to Burbank. Burbank with the kick, looking for but not getting. Ten Buren. With it now is Knežević for the River Rats. Goes up for Aylward. It's loose. Aylward's got it, but he's got 2 Lobstermen. Well, he almost had it. He was close to it, but it's a battle for it. Still in play, though. And then he shepherded off the ball, actually, by the other player, not Shepard. I'll tell you today, I'm really happy that Shepard and Shippers are playing for the same team. That way I don't have to say something like Shippers off the Sharon or something like that. With it now is Callahan. Callahan runs through a couple of defenders. He's got a kick now, looking for, not getting Shippers, though, as it goes to Knežević. Kick was a little light. And it's kicked off now to Murray. Murray will stop, take his time, take the free kick. They've got a couple of men up front. Aylward in looking now. He's going to go for the gusto. Marked in front and kicked for the goal. And just when they bring it back within 10, the River Rats score another one, just to add more pressure. 16-point game now. 9-5-59 to 6-7-43. And they bring it back up to center. Balled up once again. Knocked out. Katz has it, but then he's harassed. But it is taken. Big kick, and that's going to be out on the full. Free kick for the Lobstermen in their own back pocket. As we're almost at three-quarter time. No sooner do I say that than the whistle goes off, and we are now at three-quarter time. River Rats, as I said before, it's a comfortable but not insurmountable lead. At the end of three-quarters of action, the score stands. The River Rats, 9 goals, 5 behinds, 59 points. And the Lobstermen, 6 goals, 7 behinds, 43 points. Coming up next, the final quarter, we will decide who gets the Chowder Cup. That's coming up next right here at Stateside Footy.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Just 15 minutes to play, and we'll award the Chowder Cup for this year in the Metro Footy Grand Final here for the Boston Demons Australian Rules Football Club. Score stands at three-quarter time. The River Rats, 9 goals, 5 behinds, 59 points. 9-5-59. It's a numerical palindrome. What about that? 6-7-43 for the Lobstermen, and they toss it off. And once again, the Lobstermen have definitely had the edge in I'm sorry, not the Lobstermen, the River Rats. They've had the edge in clearances today, and they're continuing to do that right now. Elward, though, has it taken away. With it now is Shepard. Shepard's been fierce in defense today for the Lobstermen. He gets it over to Burbank. Burbank takes the running touch bounce thingy, and he kicks it ahead looking for Ten Buren. Knezevic gets there first, and he's able to get away. He gets it to the boot just past the smother attempt of Shippers, but it's taken there, marked in the center square by Ed Callahan, who then kicks it looking for Rusty Smith, goes past him a little bit. Sits for him there. Handball to Shippers. I've got to get this away and get this away quickly. Shippers gets it to Callahan, but Callahan being ridden by Murray. He gets it to the boot, though, so there's no improper disposal. It's kick is smothered there. Shippers has it now. And let's see, what are we doing here? Did it go out on the full, or did it go out, or do we have a boundary throw-in, or what's going on? Apparently it went out on the full, but it went out on the full against the Lobstermen. So the River Rats will get the free kick, and they kick it up now along the wing. And getting it there is Knezevic. He takes the mark. And a couple of new players today. We had mentioned one of the guys for the River Rats, a guy named Will, who is up there today. Don't have the last name yet, but we'll get that to you. Will is the gentleman out there who has the jumper without the number on it. He's actually responsible for a couple of scores. He's had, I believe, a goal and a behind, actually 2 goals and a behind so far. And wearing number 11 for the Lobstermen is Matt, also known as Woody. Will almost takes the mark there, but he's being harassed by Rusty Smith, who's able to get it away. Smith looking for Shippers, getting Shippers, and Shippers will stop. Question is, will you try this long a set shot in the wind, or will you try and get it to Ten Buren up front? He's just going to go for the kick. That's a goal! Shippers again. 7-7-49 now. It's back to a 10-point ball game. And they bring it back up to center. It's actually funny because earlier this year these teams have played, and for the most part they've been one-sided affairs. But this so far is tight right to the last quarter. And coming out now is the River Rats. Once again, the River Rats with the clearance, but taken away by Burbank. He handballs it to Callahan. Callahan kicks it ahead, and it takes a weird bounce. Ten Buren tries to get it. Knezevic's there, though. He's able to get it to the boot. Takes a couple of bounces, goes to Murray. Murray kicks it past the Shepard attempt from I'm sorry, the the smother attempt from Shepard, and it's kicked, and it's gold. We just mentioned Will, one of the new players out there. And let's see. That's going to be brought up to center once again. That is a goal. 10-5-65. They were able to get that up to him, and bingo, they got that goal right back. It's a huge temptation to say where there's a will, there's a way. And oh crud, I think I just said it. And Bob Boyce just gave me the finger down the throat for that joke. Thanks, Bob. Always knew I could count on you for moral support. Once again, the River Rats on the clearance. Kicked out there by Murray, a little short for Aylward, though, and it's taken by Rusty Smith, who handballs it over to Matt, who gets taken down. Shippers has it, but it's out of bounds now. We'll have a boundary throw in. Or no, actually, a free kick. I guess there's a call for a push in the back on Matt, so Matt will get it now. Matt with a free kick. Kick goes ahead. Right to Shippers. Shippers with a free kick. 65-49. It's a 16-point game. Callahan has it now. Goes over to Smith. Plays on. Looks to kick, and it's taken. Ted Byrne with a goal. You think? Of course. Went in front for it there. It's like, oh, look, a goal. Boom. Fine. You get it. 8-7-55 now. Back to a 10-point deficit for the Lobstermen. One of the biggest issues they're having here is the River Rats still winning as far as clearances. I don't have actual numerical data, but more often than not, the River Rats are getting out with it. However, this time the clearance goes to Shippers now. Shippers, it's smothered there by Devine, and Lev Katz kicks it now. That's a big kick. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the Rats, I should say, the Lobstermen have numbers. With it now is Matt. Takes a couple of running bounces, another running bounce, and he's going to kick it in. And it's loose. Knezovic can't get it. There's a battle for it now. P.J. Devine is able to get the crumbs and get it out of there. Rusty Smith going for it now, being pursued by Murray. Smith, that's holding the ball. Murray was able to hold him up and dispossess him. Shepard just punches it ahead, going for Rusty Smith. Lobstermen going into attack. Shippers has it. If you need a kick from that distance, Shippers is the man you want with the footy in his hands. Kicks it, and it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be a point. Went a little bit over to the left. And that will be a behind. Eight 56 now. Nine-point deficit. And let's see here. Coming off of that kick. Taken down, high tackle. There's a free kick. It's going to be awarded to Rusty Smith. So the Lobstermen with an opportunity. And once again, it goes to Shippers. Shippers gets it right there. 65-56 right now. Long kick for Shippers. That's going, and it's going to be marked! Did he go over the line? Did it go over the line before he caught it? And the answer to that is apparently yes. Knezovic's taking the free kick, so that's another behind for Shippers. Which just adds to the suspense. 8-9-57. It's an 8-point difference. And it's taken by Shepard. Lobstermen mounting a comeback here. And they try and get over to Shippers, to anybody, actually. Devine bumps against Shippers. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. and the Lobstermen's right forward pocket. Lobstermen looking to tighten this one up. Knocked out, and they tried to get it to Rusty Smith. They couldn't. With it now is Ten Buren. Ten Buren with a kick and a goal! Unbelievable. 9-9-63. 10-5-65. We're talking a 2-point game here. It's coming down to this. The grand final in the Boston Demons Metro competition is down to 2 points. This next clearance is crucial. Lobstermen are on a roll right now. River Rats have dominated the clearances through most of the game, so let's see what happens here. Taken out, knocked ahead by Smith, but then taken, it looked like he was taken high, was Callahan. Handball out to Rusty Smith. Smith is able to handball it ahead really to nobody. Getting there now is Ten Buren, who just kicked the goal. Oh, we've got a free kick. Let's see what happened here. Stoppage in play. Who's got the free kick? Looks like Callahan. He was taken high. Callahan with a kick. Goes over looking for Shipperds. It's going to take a bounce. Shipperds has it now. Shipperds gets past Devine, but Devine's able to dispossess him. And with it now is Katz. Oh, Katz gets bumped into it by his own player. There's a loose ball. Shipperds has it. Out to Callahan now. Callahan kicks across. Looking for Burbank. Actually, that's not Burbank. I'm sorry. That's Ten Buren, number 10. And Katz has it. With it now is Callahan. Callahan handballs to Shippers. Shippers with a kick. And I think that's a goal. The Lobstermen have hit the front. (10-9-69). Lobstermen have come back. And now they're in the lead for the first time in quite a while. I think the last time they led was in the first quarter. They actually scored the first few points. But after that, it's been River Rats mostly. But now the Lobstermen are in front once again. And they've gotten this clearance too. Callahan kicks it up. Nobody but blue jumpers there. It looks like it's going to go, actually, before Knezovic can get to it, it's going to go over the boundary. Latter stages of the fourth quarter. The River Rats have just taken, the Lobstermen, rather, have just taken the lead. And out we go once again. Knocked over and goes off the feet of Lev Katz, who then gets bumped around a little bit, and with it now is Smith. Smith gets it over to Callahan. Callahan fumbles it, and he just trying not to turn it over. Right now, the Lobstermen just trying to get people back. Kick goes over. Oh, a huge, huge mark there in defense by Matt, number 11, for the Lobstermen. He kicks it out. Burbank marks it at about center halfback. With it now is Shepard. Shepard with a big handball goes right to Will now for the River Rats. Will just going to move with it, kick it forward, and let's see where this is going to go. It's going to bounce. It's not going to go towards the goals. It's actually going to be taken once again by Matt. Matt handball over to Rusty Smith. Juggles it for a moment. It goes to ground. He's able to get it now. He kicks it looking for Callahan. Callahan marks it. Callahan kicks it out, and it's going to roll and stay in. It's going to sit for Sean Burbank. Burbank makes a kick right in front. Ten Buren can't mark it. He stumbles, and it's going to go out of bounds. And once again, here we go. The throw-in, knocked out, basically into space. Nobody but blue jumpers there. Will picks it up for the River Rats. He's being harassed by Burbank, gets it off to Devine now. Devine kicks. It's stuffed there. It's smothered by Smith. He can't get it up, and Callahan's got it now. And let's see here. Rusty Smith slow to get up. And pushing the back there is Shippers. I think he's going to get the free kick. Yeah, Shippers took a push in the back. This is a huge kick right now. If he goals this, it's more than a kick's difference. If he gets it behind, it's still a 5-point match, and the River Rats still could bring it back down. Big kick by Shippers. And that's going to go wide. So it's a behind. Late in the quarter now. 10-10-70. 70-65. It's within a kick, and time is winding down in this fourth quarter. He's going to take the bounce. Knezovic does. He kicks it up. He's looking for Connor. It's going to go over his head. Shepard takes the mark in defense. Shepherd has it now. Lobstermen probably looking to do a little more of a slow play now. Try and round out more of the clock, but the Shippers has it now. Shippers kicks towards the goals again. And that's a goal. And I think it can be argued that that pretty much could be the game. 11-10-76 now to 10-5-65. Last quarter rally by the Lobstermen. It's funny in footy circles, they usually call the third quarter the Premiership quarter, but in this case, it'll be the fourth quarter because at this point, it looks like the Lobstermen will be taking the Demons Footy Premiership for this year in this grand final game. Cats has it now. PJ Devine with it. Gets it over to Murray. Murray being harassed. Ball goes to ground. With it now is Lev Katz. Katz kicks it ahead, trying to get it to Aylward or Connor or anybody. Connor's able to hit it out to Will. Will gets it off the ground. He gets it to Connor now. Connor's going to make the kick. And I think he misses everything. It just went across the face of goal, or did it? That's actually going to be a free kick for the Lobstermen. Bang, right to Shepherd. And that's it. We're at full time. And that'll do it. The Lobstermen come from behind. At one point, they were over 20 points down. And they have come from behind to take this Demons Metro Footy Grand Final. The final score, the Lobstermen, 11 goals, 10 behind, 76 points. And the River Rats, 10 goals, 5 behind, 65 points. This year's Boston Metro Footy League champions are the Lobstermen. The River Rats were the favorite coming in, having won more of the Metro battles this year during the season, but the Lobstermen coming through with a huge, huge burst in the last quarter to take this one. And as a result, they're going to be awarded the Chowder Cup. Congratulations going out to the Lobstermen. Actually, congratulations going out to both these clubs who played a terrific match this year. Of the games that we've covered between these two teams, this was probably the best, most exciting match all year. Most of them were pretty significant as far as the differences, but this one was really tight right up until the end, right when the Lobstermen caught the River Rats and then ran away with it a little bit. So it's an 11-point difference. Final score, once again, the Lobstermen 76 and the River Rats 65. We've still got more to come here on Stateside Footy because they're going to be awarding the Chowder Cup, and then we'll talk to whoever is deemed the best on ground. That's all coming up. Stay with us right here on Stateside Footy. Well, we're here at the end of the Demons Grand Final, the Boston Footy Club's Grand Final for this year for the Metro competition. The 10th annual Chowder Cup awarding, and this year we award it to the Lobstermen. Boys, come on up.
Are we drinking out of this tonight?
Enjoy, lads.
Yeah, boys. Get around it, boys.
Say, wait, wasn't he umpiring the game? So it was a great game. Obviously, you folks trailed for most of it, but then came from behind. A terrific effort there, that last burst. And with that last burst in mind, I'd like to award the best on ground to Adam Shippers.
Yeah, there he is. Good.
There you go. Great game, but of course, all year you've been kicking key goals for this club. Really, it's been great. Now, how long have you been over here?
A few years.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually, everyone gets asked this question. What brought you over here?
Girl.
And that's usually the answer we get, by the way. But
He's kicking for a new one. Kicking for the Sebastian. Yeah, kicking for the little fella.
oh, okay. Oh,
New addition.
that's great. Yes, new addition to the Shippers family with your lovely wife over there. So congratulations. It was a great effort and some key kicks at the end. Guys, great game today. Good on you.
Thanks very much, Billy. Yeah, I'll be out. I'll be out with you, son.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Let's bring the other side out here as well, the River Rats. Yeah, but hey, it's this year. Didn't you guys win last year?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys did.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Lost in finals.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, yeah. It wasn't a grand final, but you guys won via ladder. So.
Feel ladder, that's right.
So yeah, so. It's pretty bad when I have to remind these guys about games that they actually played in. Anyway, with us here as a member of the River Rats is Club President Joe Connor. We haven't talked to you this year. We always try and talk to the club president. So how's it been going this year, Joe?
Oh, fantastic. It was a great day. I mean, I think it's more appropriate to talk to the captain of the team today, right? Yeah. Talk to you later, Bill.
Okay. Yeah, good to know we have media-savvy people here heading up the club. Dave Knezovic, captain of the club there. Nice effort today in back and obviously in the ruck as well. And you've been playing for this club for quite a while.
Yeah, it's my 3rd year. It's been really good fun. Unfortunately, we didn't get over the line, but, you know, next year.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always something to look forward to. And now, of course, the big thing for the Demons is you've got a month to go.
Yep, Nationals.
A lot of time to prep for that.
Yep, we're looking forward to it.
Okay. Last year you had 3 clubs, 3 teams going. Is that the plan this year, or you guys are looking to do 2 this year?
Probably 2, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Division 2 in the ladies team?
I think so, yeah. That's the plan. Great. Yeah, it should be good.
Once again, the River Rats with me here. Once again, second, but obviously not last in our hearts because they're a great club as well and great team. Of course, we love the Boston Demons here at Stateside Footy. Of course, without the Boston Demons, there wouldn't be a Stateside Footy, so pardon me if I'm a little biased here. Anyway, that's going to do it here from Briggs Field on the campus of MIT. Thanking all of you for watching. Thanking my cameramen, Bob Boyce and Paul. Thanking you, of course, for being part of Stateside Footy. Next time, we'll be here for Nationals. Well, we won't be here for Nationals. We'll be in Ohio for Nationals. Well, we'll bring those to you right here on Stateside Footy.